Something's happening. This is it. It's happening right here and now. Unbelievable. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. Show me the power. Show me the power. Yes. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, you bet your bottom dollar I'm doing more movie reviews. Today, let's be serious, I'm reviewing a classic. I'm reviewing the 1996 film The Phantom, starring Billy Zane, the guy who stole my name and was on the Titanic and didn't care about women and children. I was so excited. Not to be mistaken with my good friend Ryan Karn's failed TV series The Phantom, where he looks kind of like just a motorcyclist. I'm not trying to diss you, Ryan, but he just kind of looked like a motorcyclist. Billy Zane's Phantom costume, however, that is so in right now. In case you don't know what The Phantom is about, Billy Zane plays a superhero named The Phantom, which is passed down generation to generation, which is why a lot of people think that he doesn't die, therefore call him The Phantom, or something I can't remember in a different language. That's fine, we'll get to it later. All you need to know for this review is Billy Zane is a superhero, Billy Zane grew up in the jungle, and Billy Zane is like Indiana Jones, but really misogynistic. The movie starts with a title screen that says, "For those who came in late," which implies that we missed a bunch of the film that covered tons of exposition we're just gonna get a recap on right now, right? So there's not gonna be a bunch of blatantly exposition-filled scenes coming up, right? Cool, right? Please promise me. Don't turn your back on this. Please promise me right now. I also like the idea that there's someone in the audience that's saying, "Great, I didn't even have to come in early, and now I'm just gonna get a recap. Great, why did I waste my time?" The words then turn into a pirate flag, and now we're on a pirate ship with pirates, and SpongeBob over here is kind of enjoying watching the fight until he watches his dad die. Shucks. The film then immediately jumps to baby Leonardo DiCaprio washing up on a beach while the ship in the background is on fire. After that, a tribe finds the kid on the shore, takes him back to their village, and apparently...
Then and there, the boy understood that he was destined to avenge his father's death by fighting piracy, greed, and cruelty.
Oh boy, can't wait to see what happens next. Boom, title screen. That's it. That's the whole backstory. Kid on pirate ship. Dad died. Guess I gotta avenge him as the Phantom. Now I'm more powerful than ever. Cut to exterior, Bengala jungle, 1938. Day. Man driving the truck also reads the map instead of just giving it to the passenger to read and tell them where they're going. When the kid in the middle, who we don't know his purpose in this entire movie, tells the guy to turn the map around, the guy driving the truck then goes to try and strike the child. Are we gonna look past the fact that the guy just tried to elbow this kid in the face? Eventually the guy figures out he's got the map upside down, big moron.
Big moron!
Our three current characters then find themselves at a bridge which says, "Danger, no trespassing, Bengala rubber," for some reason. They decide the bridge is too likely to break if all of them are in the car driving across at once. So all but one walk across, leaving one to drive the car across. Who do you think they left to drive the car across? If you guessed the kid we don't know his purpose in this movie speaking a different language, you're right. I've only done one other movie review, but we already know what happens if you let a kid drive the car. It's not good. And this kid is reckless. I mean, look, oh God, the wheelbarrow, no! He's finally across the bridge, but he's not stopping, and we already know that these kids do not like to brake.
The brake! Use the brake!
Oh God, he's not gonna brake. Oh yes, no, yes he is. He hit the brakes like right after he asked him to hit the brakes. After that, they ask the kid to tell them which way to go, but he says he won't go any further because these woods are protected by Billy Zane. Also, one of the guys recommends they shoot the kid when he won't help them anymore, but then the main guy says, no, keep him here in case we need to drive the truck across the bridge again, which means this kid's sole purpose in this movie was just to drive the truck. Anyway, all these Indiana Jones boys go raiding this lost ark and find this crystal skull. Here, toss it to me. Great catch, great throw. The skeleton he stole it from then comes to life and chokes him to death. A classic. This guy then takes 2 seconds of his own time to see that his friend really did just get strangled to death by a dead person, says, oh yep, he's dead, and then they move on. That's it. But beware, evildoers. for it is Billy Zane's eyes that have seen your wrongdoings. Also, he has a pet wolf named Devil. Good. And huzzah! Look at Billy Zane as that purple spandex wearing knight on that white horse, as we've all dreamed about in our dreams. They start shooting at each other. Billy Zane says, you know what, I don't even need a gun. I'll grab this guy and I'll run him straight into a tree. That'll show him.
Watch him, Devil. He moves. Eat him.
That's right. Devil eats people if he has to. Also, if he doesn't have to. He is a wolf after all. Also, I'm never gonna catch him on a horse. I'm not fast enough. I gotta try getting up here and just jumping for it. What? Indiana Jones number 1 tells Indiana Jones number 2 about how he already killed the Phantom, so this can't be happening. Oh, look at that! Jumping worked! Why? I swear if you shoot at me, I'll slide down to the tire of this car, you'll lose track of me surprisingly fast, and I'll punch you through this open window. I'll do it. Oh, look at that man's tattoo. It's the same symbol on the pirate ship flag that we saw on the pirate ship with the pirates because we came into the movie late. Good callback. The driver then jumps out, leaving Billy Zane hanging to his death off this breaking bridge. Also, in case you forgot, there's a kid tied up in the back. Now they're both hanging for their life. How are they gonna get out of this one? If you said because Billy Zane shoots a gun, good answer. Did you write this film? Oh no, I hope the truck's okay. Oh my god! We then get a shirtless Billy Zane scene, woo, where he explains why he needs all 3 of those skulls that those guys were collecting earlier.
The skulls of Taganda. When placed together, the 3 skulls harness an energy 1,000 times greater than any force or high explosive known to man.
Oh cool, the skulls explode. That's neat. Well, at least it's not something crazy and weird like the skulls shoot laser beams out of their eyes or something like that. I feel like I just foreshadowed something. Also, where'd that guy come from? He must have snuck in pretty quietly. Oh, it's because he's not real. Hey, you can't park on that grass. That's grass. Oh wait, never mind. I know who you are. My bad. You can totally park on that grass. I'm the fool. Also, what's this about?
Well, your timing couldn't be worse. Oh, but how are you anyway,
Lily, you look
sweetheart?
I've contracted malaria, Mother.
That's nice.
Why is that not important? Here, we're introduced to Xander Drax, the coolest name for the coolest villain in town.
I usually get what I want.
But so does Billy Zane. We'll get to that later on. Cut to exterior Pan American Airways Day, where the plane is a boat, and when you steal the phone from someone who's on the phone, you don't hang up on that person they were talking to, and you continue talking to them. Because you gotta hang up on the people, otherwise, you're talking to the same person. Also, don't believe Drax is a bad guy yet? How about the fact that he made this guy look through a magnifying glass in which he used to stab the man's eyes out? And then he breaks his glasses too. He needs them even more now, because he can see even less. Oh no, look at that. Amelia Earhart's airplane is being taken over by Catherine Zeta-Jones. Also, side note, don't you just hate it when you pour a pitcher of water into a bowl so you can wash your face, and then the Phantom Billy Zane is right there behind you eating donuts unannounced? Now Billy Zane's got to figure a way out onto the boat plane so they can save all the people from Catherine Zeta-Jones and Indiana Jones. But he can't just walk on board. That's too obvious. He's in a purple spandex suit and wearing a mask. So he'll just take the rope. Rope works. Not suspicious at all. Now that Billy Zane's on the boat, he's gonna save her, but oh, that's just a bunch of naked girls showering. Quick, gotta get out of here. I'm gonna jump down this laundry chute. Jumping works really well for him. Good thing it leads him to exactly where he needs to be.
What is this, a ship full of women?
Great catchphrase. Great catchphrase. Great catchphrase.
There's an old jungle saying, never point a gun at someone because it just might go off.
Ah, the old Bengala jungle saying. It almost sounds like a common knowledge expression. Catherine Zeta-Jones just can't contain herself around Billy Zane. Oh my god, I gotta give him a smooch. And Billy Zane doesn't like it, so he tells Amelia Earhart to punch her in the face. Oh no, Billy Zane and Amelia Earhart have been captured. It's a good thing. Devil loves to eat people. Yeah. Pulls a gun. Kicks him anyway. That's the superhero way. You can have a gun, just don't use it unless it's to shoot a rope so that you can swing yourself to safety. They then manage to escape and steal a plane where Billy Zane flies the plane instead of Amelia Earhart. Look at that, the plane's in the air. Closely behind on ground is the horse and Devil the wolf. But oh no, the plane is out of fuel. It's a good thing the horse is so close behind. And when I say close behind, I mean it's faster than the plane. What do you think Billy Zane does to problem solve here? If you said he jumped out of a moving plane onto his horse and landed it perfectly, you've been paying attention. Closely after that, it's Amelia Earhart, not her stunt double who's got her hair up and doesn't look at all like the character she's portraying that jumps out of the plane. Amelia Earhart does that on her own. Girl can do everything. Well, I hope the plane's... Oh my god! Everything blows up. Hey, there's Devil. Faster than a plane, just not as fast as a horse. It might seem pointless for Billy Zane and Amelia Earhart to try and outrun everybody that's chasing them, but don't worry, Billy Zane's got friends in these woods. Where, you might ask? Literally right there. And you might be asking yourself, how are they going to stop the bad guys? With nooses, of course. Oh my god! I also like how in this scene it looks like Billy Zane is taking her back to his cave behind a waterfall, which is kind of cool and tropey for a superhero, but he's really just using that to get to his real cave, which is in the mouth of a skeleton. Now that's cool. But hey, a cave's a cave. He's got his own place, right? No rules.
No smoking in the skull cave.
Okay, just one rule? One rule that... I thought that one was obvious. No smoking. No, obviously, don't smoke. We then see Billy Zane get out of a taxi, but the taxi driver won't accept Bengala bucks, probably because they're not real, so Billy Zane pays in a bag of gems. We know as an audience that Billy Zane's character has been in New York before, which means that either Billy Zane's character has never ridden in a taxi before, or somehow he finally found the one taxi driver in New York City who doesn't accept Bengala bucks. Cut to, Drax explains his evil plan. One guy at the long table of villains, as per usual, doesn't really want to be a part of the gang anymore, so Drax is gonna let him go freely. Oh, just kidding. He takes a spear and spears the man dead in the heart across the room. Anyway, long story short, this guy knows where the next crystal skull is because he had his 12th birthday at a history museum for some reason. Here they are at the museum, and there it is, the crystal skull. Guess we'll wait until security leaves late at night and sneak back in and get... Nope, you're oh my god, Billy Zane. Now you'd expect after that, Billy Zane turns around and is surrounded by a bunch of security. No, just the main villain. Drax asks for one of the skulls. Billy Zane hands it over. Oh no, he's got two. Well, that's fine. It's just two, not three, right? What harm could that do?
Unbelievable! It's beautiful! It's magnificent! Show me the power!
Okay. Could break a window.
I love this!
That reaction's a bit over the top, huh? There are the lasers from the skull's eyes. I knew it was foreshadowing. Oh, they're pointing out the location on the very conveniently placed map of the third skull. Now the guys have Billy Zane, but Billy Zane is good with his hands and knows how to get away. As the Phantom, I'm sure he's got plenty of good ways to jump out of situations. And do you remember when I said earlier the only time that you should use a gun is when you're shooting a rope to swing to your freedom? Well, if you've got two guns, why don't you slide down an elevator shaft? Go ahead, do it. Anyway, the main villains now know where the last crystal skull is, and they take Amelia Earhart with them as they go get it. Also, oh no, they got ambushed by pirates. You remember pirates from the pirate ship with the pirate ship flag for the people that came in late, remember? While Billy Zane is creeping around rocks like the little scamp he is, these people get taken to the pirate ship from earlier. Oh my god, there's another flashback, everybody. Xander Drax steps forward like the cool villain he is to introduce himself. Look at that guy, so cool. How do you even spell a name like Xander Drax?
Xanderdrax.
Oh, Xander Drax then tries to bargain with this man so he can get the third skull, but as we quickly learn...
You don't have the first skull.
Apparently there's a fourth skull, and the reason that you get all three of these crystal skulls is so that they locate the fourth one. Kind of like those two did with their laser eyes to find the third one, except a little bit more. No longer having a purpose for the pirate man, Xander Drax is gonna die unless he comes up with an excuse quick.
Wait a minute! Wait just a minute! If anything happens to us, others will come looking. They know where we are. You'll have an entire army down your throats.
Ooh, that's a good one, Xander Drax, but watch your back. This guy that took over for the guy you speared is about to ruin your day.
No. That's bullshit. Nobody knows where we are.
Okay, great move. Now he can just kill you knowing nobody will come after you. Why'd you do that to yourself? Also, you threaten him to kill you like you don't expect him to try and kill you. But then he does kill you by firing a cannonball at you. Xander Drax then tries to trade the girl for the last skull, but oh no, here comes the Phantom on a rope and some rope swings where people that are standing where they are stay completely still, waiting for the person to get there so that they can be kicked. Oh god, he does use the guns. And just when you think Billy Zane's about to die, you gotta remember, this guy knows how to get out of any situation. He jumps! Billy Zane is about to save the girls and the day by shooting them out of a torpedo to the surface, as one does, but oh no, Xander Drax is back, and he's got 3 skulls! He doesn't know where the 4th skull is, however, but Billy Zane says he does. In fact, Billy Zane says he's been wearing it his whole life. It's almost as if they've been hinting at something through the whole movie.
Ha! What a cheap jungle trick!
Oh no, the skulls are shooting lasers again at Billy Zane! Oh, it's a good thing his ring also shoots lasers. It's even more convenient that Billy Zane's ring is stronger than the three skulls combined. Oh god, Billy Zane's about to win. I hope that man's okay. Oh my god! Everything in this movie blows up! And as conveniently as possible, Billy Zane grabs the chain of the torpedo and gets out of the exploding facility just in time. Can I just say, this one shot of Billy Zane is better than the entire Aquaman movie. And there you have it. Billy Zane saves the day. He gives Amelia Earhart a shirt. They ride on a horse to a beach to a plane so that they can escape together. But first, she asks him to reveal his identity because she knows who he is. He says he can only give his secrets away to the girl he intends to marry. Now, of course, she can say no, which brings us to the best scene in the entire film. Which, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to voice over for you because this is my second time uploading this review. It got a copyright strike the first time because of the music during this part. Okay, very easy enough. It goes this way. She says, "What if she refuses you?" And he says, "No one refuses the Phantom." And then they freaking kiss. He doesn't say anything cute or cuddly or sweet or beautiful. He says, "No one refuses the Phantom," and they kiss. Oh, never mind, guess Amelia Earhart's leaving without him. But even if she tries to fly away from him, he's got a horse, so he'll always be there, faster than her. All in all, you'd have to be crazy not to love this film. It's hilarious. It is such a good time from beginning to end, and there is so much to joke about while you watch this film. It's not just a so bad it's good film, it's like Master of Disguise to me, which I'm gonna cover at some point. It's genuinely just so entertaining that you can't have a bad time while you're watching it. I plan on doing more of these. I don't know why it took me so long to make the second one, but if you like it, please let me know. If there's a film that I don't know exists that you really want me to cover like this one, please let me know. I love the ones that are under the radar, that are so hilarious and so not appreciated as much as they should be. And until next time, in case you don't want to subscribe, remember, no one refuses the Phantom. I'm not saying I'm the Phantom. I'm just saying I'm the Phantom. Shit.